Chevrolet. They are one of the top auto manufacturers in North America. And starting next year, they are debuting their brand new NASCAR body. The 2018 Camaro ZL1 will hit the track for all the bow ties in the Cup Series next season. To find out more, I met up with Pat Suey, manager of the NASCAR competition group for Chevrolet, who took me through every awesome detail of this new car.
The face of the car, very clearly, it's the first thing you see, it's the main thing you see on TV. We were very careful to try to capture as much of that as possible, and at the same time not handicap ourselves aerodynamically. The production car, if you look at the hood of the production car, it's got an extractor on it, and what that does, it pulls some of the air from the grill through the radiator and vents it up over the hood, and that reduces the underhood pressure and either reduces lift or increases downforce. Very important as you go faster and faster that you don't have at least lift on the front of the car. Unfortunately, NASCAR doesn't allow us to do that, but we were able to put the feature in the car, but it's closed up here, so we don't get the benefit of the increased downforce that the production guys do. But I think it's a very strong and powerful look for the car.
We've covered the front end of the car. Why don't we go to the side? As there's some pretty clear features that we can see on this race car that compares to the Camaro.
Well, you can see the shape of the sides is kind of a Coke bottle shape, and it goes back to that very strong shoulder in the back. We worked hard. We started with a race car design that looked more like the production car, but didn't quite fit NASCAR's geometric constraints that they put on us. And then the aerodynamic limits that they put on us is another challenge. So we start with a design that looks a whole lot like the production car and minimize the amount of tuning we have to do on it to get it to meet those aero targets.
And finally, the back side of the car. Now, when I race the video game, this is what I see the most. So let's take a look and see, what am I going to be seeing in the video game?
Well, hopefully, there'll be a lot of people looking at the back of the race car next year. But and again, NASCAR dictates the spoiler on the race car, and the shape of the rear is kind of done in an effort to enhance safety, so that if the cars touch nose to tail, they don't induce a turning moment on the car, so they don't spin the guy in front of them just by touching them. So you see the back of the race car is much flatter than the production car. But again, we did, I think, a really good job of capturing the features that kind of set it apart from other cars on the track.
Let me tell you, it's one good-looking race car. We're going to be seeing the Chevrolet Camaro on track in 2018.
Hey kids, want to learn more? Make sure to download the official NASCAR Acceleration Nation app, where you can find it on the App Store and Google Play.